Hey, great Wednesday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville. And I forgot. Let me tell you, I was joking to someone the other day. I said, like, man, it's going to get to the point where I'm going to need someone to help me with makeup, makeup, makeup. And if you notice, but don't notice, buenas noches, Don Lupe. I have a little, traté de echar cremita on the pimple that I have right there. And I'm going like, it didn't help out much. Actually, it did help a little bit. Se miraba bien resequita. So I put on a little bit of cream. And it did take the color a little bit away. But I think that's what a lot of the people that come out on like these shows regularly, they'll touch up that with makeup, that little stuff. I don't have any makeup. Maybe I need some makeup. I wouldn't know what to do with makeup. But nice tan. Hey, if anybody's interested in getting a free tan, come on out to help us at camping camp. Yeah. Silvano, buenas noches. Did you get the sunblock we sent you all? I want to say yes. I haven't received it, but I know that we got a package in, and I just haven't had the chance to go to the office to go pick it up. I'll find out tomorrow. Someone was tracking it, I think. Buenas noches, Hilda. I'll find out. Good evening, bendiciones, Marco. God bless. Hi, Erasmo. Good evening, Rodrigo. Evening, Steve. Hilda Garcia, Garcia. Good evening, good evening, good evening, evening. Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. Joana Nunes, good evening. Un poco quemadito, cuñado. ¡Eh, cuñado! No, un tantito. Un poco tostadito.
Stop by.
Yes.
Get,
Come by.
get,
Actually, I saw Claudia when she came to vote. Good evening, saludos de San Antonio. Hey, Amanda! I love my casino family. Is it true about COVID-19 cases? Yes! Also, there's COVID cases. Kind of a weird deal. I want to touch on it really, really quick. There was a child that was tested positive at Rancho del Cielo and sent off for 14 days, and then all of a sudden came back, was coming back, but is still testing positive, but has no symptoms. So they still want to take him back to the facility. It's a mistake, guys. So anyone out there that has kids out there, know that they're sending someone back that is positive. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Good evening, Kinina. Good evening, Lone Ranger, Lone Ranger, Lone Ranger. Oh, I honked to you yesterday twice. Twice? That's nice. Today, fantastic. Thank you, Cesar. Keep on passing by, Baba. Thank you. It really helps. We really appreciate when people pass by. It is really awesome. Go, Chiefs, go. Go, Chiefs, go. Jesse. Hello, Griselda. Watching Marjorie. Saucillo. Hello, Frankie. Nice stand. También. Todos tienen nice stand. Go, Chiefs, go. Go, go, go. Preach. On the radio. Oh, yeah, I was in the radio today. KURV. I was on for like 7-10 minutes. It was a good little interview. Good evening, Enrique. Thank you for calling this gentleman. Hola, Marta Zárate. Me too. Hola. Erasmo, a suggestion if elected, please reform the contracts high school students get to recover credit for absences. It's a system that gets abused, and it's not fair for those that actually have good attendance. We'll truly look into it, Ozzy. After November the 3rd, please Send me an email, send me a text, give me a call. Let me know. When are we going to be back to school, high schools? Uh, bef- at least till after November the 30th, as of right now. After November the 3rd, Luis Roberto, no. Are we having another outbreak? Yes, I think so. We'll talk a little bit about opinions on it. Good evening, good evening. Adrian! Adrian! Hey, yo, Adrian. Adrian, we've been missing you, bro. What's up with that? Hello, Justin. I thought you were gonna come out and help us out, my man. Love you, Justin. Here, Frankie. Early voted today. Stella. 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 Thank you, Stella. Frankie doesn't know those references. Hey, cat. Right, Frankie? Stella. No. Newbie.
How Estella got her groove back? No.
Nope. Shh, nope. I don't know how y'all make it all day and then on the evening. A lot of energy. Hola, Lorenzo. Thank you for today. Hey, good evening, Robert Reyes. Good evening. Good evening, Leah. Got a lot of people. My 74-year-old mother voted for the first time today. She's proudly voted for you and Frankie. Woo! And Carlos probably hadn't shown up by then. Hi, y'all. Hey, there's a lot of comments. Good evening, gentlemen. Chales. I know. Don't worry, Luis. All you have to do is get everyone you know that's 18 and over that's registered to vote. You got to get them out there. You got to get them to vote and to vote wisely. And let me know, and I'll send you a list. Hey, Frankie. Hola, Erasmo. Can you give my bros Rick and Michael Lara? Love you guys. Erasmo, God bless you, brother. Saw you today. Blessings to you all, brothers. Thank you. Appreciate you. Evening, Pedro. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Carlos. What do you think Erasmo is not wanting to call Elmiro Little Eddie anymore?
If I could do the tier, I would do it. Tier.
All I see are nap and food pics at the campaign cap. We're praying.
Tier.
A lot of praying.
A lot.
Y las tripas, sorry, be busy with Career and Education Expo. 30,500 currently for re-registered. Saludos a los tres. Actually, we had carnitas today. Those were pretty amazing.
Amazing.
They were really good. Hey, Tony, how's it going? A streetcar name design. Yes! Stella! Stella! Carlos, go play that piano. Carlos, what are your thoughts on Edelmiro being obsessed with Erasmo and not focusing on his campaign against you? Erasmo said last night he is about to have a mental breakdown. Carlos?
I mean, I agree. I mean, 2 days ago, he stared down my little girl. And she came up to me and told me, Daddy, that guy's staring at me. And I said, who? That little man over there. And so it's getting to the point to where it's being not only very aggressive, but I think there's an evil side of it now. So.
Thank you, Joe, for the raspas. Yeah, it's really weird. I didn't get to see Edelmiro today. I'm not going to call him Little Eddie. I'm not going to call him Little Eddie. I didn't get to, I'm not going to call him Tapon. I'm not. I didn't get to, I'm not going to call him Chipaneco. I didn't get to see Edelmiro today, but I did hear that he had a very lengthy conversation with, with Adan Salas. Again, him and Denise. I don't get it, guys. I don't get why Denise and Edelmiro are so obsessed with having these meetings with a registered sex offender. Registered sex offender who abused an 8-year-old child.
Aggravated.
Aggravated. I don't get it. Why are they so obsessed in having a meeting with them? Look, guys, if you're going to have a meeting with a sex offender, that's your case, Denise and little Eddie. Edelmiro, go have a meeting somewhere else, not where we're going to see him out there. Because if you think we're not going to call that crap out, you are very, very, very sickly mistaken.
Erasmo, there were kids around. Our kids are there. My little girls are there. His boys are there. and he still has this sexual predator around him. He's got a lifetime where he has to report. Lifetime. And the risk is medium. It's not low risk. It's
Well,
medium risk.
someone mentioned that Tattoo had an event. And then Miro had an event at Motas Tacos, and I love Motas Tacos. Actually, we had some Motas Tacos
Yeah,
the
me
other
too.
day. Really
Delicious.
good stuff. And someone made mention that these people need to stay away and stay 500 feet away from where children are at. Schools 500 feet away, something to that effect. If that's the case, a porter is just a half a street away. So it's there. I don't know. It's just it's very very weird. Now, are they scheming something like, oh, let's try to get them? I don't know. I just don't know. But again, guys, go have your private meetings with your sex offender anywhere else, not where we're going to see them, not when we are going to be able to take pictures of you all doing it. It's a
Erasmo, he was here today talking with Philip Cowan.
oh yes,
Adam
yes.
Celestine over and talked to Philip Cowan. Why would
Well,
you associate yourself with someone like that? I
well,
can understand. You know,
and not to excuse
I
Philip.
don't understand. I don't. I don't
I don't
understand.
understand either. I'm not going to excuse Philip. I'm going to say that Philip might not know that this guy is, a registered sex offender. Maybe. Again, that's my take. I'm not defending him. He might not know. But Denise and Edelmiro, not little lady, Edelmiro, they know, and uh, and they're
They
still having.
know. There's no excuse there, though. They know exactly what they have in their camp. They know exactly what he has done. He's done it to a child, and they still allow him to wear the Eddie Garcia and Elmiro Garcia campaign shirt on the grounds where they're campaigning for what? For BISD to be able to represent a school district with over 40,000 children. That is just moronic on their part. It is unbelievable that they would allow someone like that onto their camp. Not only that, I could understand they could throw it off and say, okay, you know what? We didn't know. He's not really on our side. He just showed up. He's wearing Eddie Garcia or BISD shirts, campaigning in front of the library, in front of the Veterans Park. If anything, that is a desecration to every veteran who comes out and gives their life or has given their life to make sure that we have the right to be able to be free. That is a desecration. That is a disgrace.
Well,
I
Frank,
I think I think it's gotten to a point where the more we talk about it, the more they're either in denial or they're saying, "Oh well, let's come. Like let's show them that no matter what, you're still gonna be with us." And again, whoever they have supporting them, by all means, where we congregate, where we're posted every day at the public library, that's a veteran park. There's children that walk around. There's children that play ball. We've seen them. I've seen them, and yet he goes like nothing. And again, what they decide to do is their business. But again, would we allow that for BISD? Uh, Adan has always been a person that wants to be part. He wants to be like in the know. He thinks he's in the know. He claims to be in the know. And he's talking about, oh, great candidates campaign, not like the others and stuff like that. But do you really need an individual with his proven history to be in your camp, to be supporting you? It doesn't look right. We are vying for a seat to be head of a school district with over 40,000 students, 6,000 employees. What message are we sending to the community? And again, they haven't denounced this relationship, this friendship, this companionship, this acquaintance. They haven't denounced that. They haven't said, you know what? I didn't know, I am separated from my camp. On the contrary, they're trying to hide. Today, they were kind of semi off to where the public wasn't. They called my opponent over to cross the street and speak with Adan Salas. What are they getting? Is he a consultant? We all know he
He's a campaign advisor.
he doesn't have an in with nobody. You think the politicians, the real politicians, want to be dealing with him?
Absolutely.
Heck no. So then what does he bring to the table? My question to my opponent, what do you think he could bring you? 1,000 votes? 500 votes? 5 votes? Are you willing to jeopardize your campaign on a registered sex offender? If that's what you're shooting at, by all means. But again, what message are we giving to the community?
Well, see, and this is what's amazing, because they'll make accusations like Charlie Atkinson and Edelmiro with his fake Facebook page. They'll make accusations. Oh, Erasmo's this, Erasmo's that. Minerva Peña filing false police reports. They'll make accusations. Wait a minute. If they're so disgusted by a certain behavior, which is absolutely non-existent in anything, then why are they hanging around with this individual who is a registered sex offender who did horrible things to an 8-year-old? An 8-year-old.
Erasmo,
I don't get it.
Here. If anybody wants to go to the DPS website for sex offenders and type in Adam Salas, and it'll come out everything he's done and to who he's done it to and where he has to report. We're not here fabricating these stories. We're not here saying that Adam Salas was not standing next to children with an Eddie Garcia shirt, vote for Eddie Garcia shirt. You know, we're and I don't know his sign, something about building our kids' future together with a sexual predator who took advantage of an 8-year-old boy. Aggravated sexual assault. And you have him wearing your shirt and you're telling everybody that you are a retired police officer with integrity and you're here to fight for every child and every teacher, but yet you have a convicted aggravated sexual predator wearing your shirt in your camp in front of the library where our children play inside the Veterans Park. Come on.
Why are you not calling the police on him? Actually, I plan to. Next time that I see him close to the park where children walk around, I very seriously plan to. We have the pictures. Today, in order to hide it, Ellie, they were off to the side. So he was across the street. O sea, como que ahora se quieren esconder para hacer su mugrero. And again, guys, let me tell you, the only reason that they're doing it in hiding now was because they were called out on it. And again, they were called out on it. So yeah, next time that this individual comes close to the park where children are at, or is anywhere close to the school district or close to a school, you better believe we're going to call law enforcement to make sure that the individual is following a certain protocols as is. And again, just haven't had time. Maybe someone out there can investigate. Is he even supposed to have a Facebook page? I mean,
we do need to look into it, but the irony in you saying that we need to call law enforcement regarding what's happening. My opponent's husband, partner, boyfriend, lover is a sergeant with the sheriff's office. He's in law enforcement. You would think that somebody who is in charge of making sure that no laws are broken, enforcing the law, would give better advice to his partner. You would think that somebody with a badge would say, "Hey, maybe this is not the best route to go." So if we would contact law enforcement, you think that would stop? If their own household is not enforcing that, is not giving those recommendations, suggestions, again, that is what my opponent is banking on. And if that is what she wants, thinking that she's going to win, by all means, it does not look good, girl. If your husband, who is your boyfriend, partner, is in law enforcement and he does not know or he does not tell you to say, hey, it's best to step away or not do it in public. Perception is everything. But if in their own household that is not being abided, that is not being recommended, these people won't learn.
Frankie, don't even go that far. My opponent claims he's a retired 32-year veteran of the Brownsville Police Department. He should know better than to allow a sexual predator around his own kids. What do you think he's going to do if he wins? Which I seriously doubt, little Eddie. He's going to allow a sexual predator with 47,000 children? That is what completely blows my mind. Is how would you allow something like that around your own kids? If you can allow that around your own kids, what are you going to do with ours?
Well, at the end of the day, I think right now, and this is just my take, little Eddie, and then sorry, I apologize. And then Elmiro is grasping at straws. And then Elmiro's grasping at straws. Denise is grasping at straws. Dan dando patadas de ahogado. They're seeing that they're not getting any momentum. They're seeing that no one's out there, waving at them, honking at them. They do look deflated. So what they want to do, they want to go out and try and find anyone that hates. And again, y'all have not had encounters with these people. That these people hated Erasmo Castro. These were the same people that were at the boardroom when they were out there trying to get at Erasmo Castro. Okay, we want him removed and all this other stuff. These were the people, guys. All they're doing is they're trying to associate. They're trying to go to people that hate Erasmo Castro and trying to see what can we get on Erasmo Castro. What can we find him? Guys, it's all been thrown out there. It's all out there. Having sex with a student in a car, according to Minerva, came out unfounded. Not true. Brownsville Police went and did an investigation. Again, they tried to use law enforcement. They tried to say, "Oh, Erasmo's cocoreando with students because he put a picture on a heart on a picture of a student on social media." Social media. They sent it to the Brownsville BISD Police Department. Came back unfounded, but the side pushed it onto Homeland Security. It's been over a year. They've done nothing. These idiots didn't know that I was the one that was walking into the Fed's office since February. You morons, you idiots. I was the one that was out there reporting all the tranzas that y'all were doing. Stupids. And what? You think that Sylvia Atkinson, la rata, Minerva Peña, la imbécil, Salazar, el rata mayor, the most powerful individual at BISD right now, you think that they're going to do one ethical thing in their life? Never. And they were the ones that had appointed little Eddie el taponcito. El little Eddie. Edelmiro. They are. Sorry. They were the ones that appointed Edelmiro. They were the ones. Why? They appointed Edelmiro because he was ethical? Because he was a goody good two shoes? No. They put him up there because he's a dumb as dirt. Dumb as dirt. Sorry, little Eddie. Sorry, Edelmiro. Didn't mean to say that. But he's pretty dumb.
But again, they were calling law enforcement for no reason 5 times on Saturday. If Adan is out there, I'll take it upon myself. I'll call the cops personally because Veterans Park is a park.
For children.
They're not supposed to be in proximity of parks, schools, or any daycares, child cares, any area where kids could roam. So
well, actually,
I'll myself to do so.
Actually, we have the pictures.
Yeah,
we should file a complaint.
We should.
We should file a complaint. We have the pictures where he is right there. We have the license plate of his car.
We have the videos. I mean, we have it. We're there in surrounding. Frankie, we shouldn't have to do that. Eddie Garcia, retired police officer, claims that he's a legend. Should have reported that. Should never have allowed a sexual predator inside his home with his kids. Now he wants to allow him in his campaign for a bid with 47,000 other children. He should not have allowed this. He should never have brought that person here.
Oh, but you know what? It's time to if that's what it's time for somebody to file a police report. We have the pictures.
I agree, but he should have not allowed it.
We have the pictures. We have the video. We have the license plate of the car. We have the picture where he's out there next to Porter at Motas Tacos. We have Gabi Garcia out there applauding him, saying what a great asset he is to their campaign. You know, we have all that. You know, maybe it is time to file a police report and let them deal with it. I mean, I don't even think that individuals should be on social media. So again, maybe it's just time, man. You know, hey, if they're going to be filing reports on, they're standing on the sidewalk. Pues they shouldn't be there.
You know,
Maybe
what there is a school behind there as well. I think there's a private school, no, or two of them, and a daycare. They're right behind the library. He shouldn't be around that. There are a bunch of kids there. Ah, Frankie, stop tripping on ladies.
they have no support. I drove by the library today and spoke to Carlos about how boring it was. I left since there was no competition on the sidewalk. When did you report BIC corruption at Erasmo? And when did you get the DWI? I reported corruption February the 14th of 2018. The DWI was September the 2nd, 2019.
Write it down, Mike, so you don't have to ask that question again.
Yeah, I'll answer. Look, I'll answer your question.
I know, but he always asks the same question. You should write it down. That way you can ask maybe a different question.
That means all sex offenders are going to be there too with them. It's just
remember, Halloween is coming around the corner. He better not be there around there, Edelmiro, giving out candies to kids.
Yeah. How are you? Kenmouth School is behind the library. Can we get a hold of his probation officer? Yes. Actually, that needs to be done. And, you know, maybe that Miro and Denise can be questioned in regards to why they're having him over. I have no mercy on these stupid people. File a report.
That's true. Good.
Kevin Marsari Broswell behind library.
That's right.
No pierde nada con el reporte, al contrario, están permitiendo que pase algo y protegiendo a niños. Yeah. It's time to file a report.
Yeah.
You know, you expect people to do the right thing, and you expect people to do the right thing, but no, they desperately want to do the bad thing. So you know what? This is what I'm expecting. Tomorrow morning, Edelmiro is going to now put some more posts on his fake Facebook page, and that this is what they're saying. You can post anything you want, Edelmiro. It's not going to get you any more votes. People are just tired of y'all's bullcrap. They're tired of broken promises. And look, guys, let's go back into the informative part. Guys, Los Fresnos sent a teacher with some 14 students home to quarantine because they came out positive. Willacy County, actually, the superintendent and a lot of other county officials also came back up positive.
Mm-hmm.
And, a lot of other schools, I think, is it Alice, Texas, Frankie? That they've just decided that's it. It's over. No more face to face. Guys, if you go and follow the trends again, but of course, it's never going to happen. If you go back and follow the trends of what's been transpiring in New York and other school districts at Northeast, you're going to find out that a lot of the school districts are all closing already. We already have daycares where individuals don't care that the kids are coming in positive. And they're, again, I just report minutes before starting today. It's going to happen at the schools, folks. It's going to happen at the schools. And the problem is, again, maybe the kids, maybe a small percentage of the kids are going to succumb to it, you know, because that's their reasoning. They say, well, it's only going to be a small number of students that are going to, you know, have bad symptoms on it. Well, it's the same. Do you want it to be your child?
No.
You want it to be your child. You're talking about, let's say, out of 40,000 students, don't worry, there's only going to be 40 of them that are going to, suffer, or maybe 10 of them that are going to die. The question is, guys, do you want it to be one of your 10? And how how do you know that yours isn't one of those 10?
So,
Now,
so
another thing is individuals, uh, students may be okay, but they are carriers, guys. Most of the students may be okay; they are carriers. What about our teachers that have that are symptomatic? They have teachers that have underlying conditions.
mhm.
What's going to happen with our teachers that have underlying conditions, or who have children at home with underlying conditions, or parents at home with underlying conditions? Guys,
I agree with you, Erasmo. They claim, let's say they say 20% of the population is at risk, right? Especially with kids. So let's break a family of five. Are they willing to lose one child? Pick a pick a child, family of five. If you do 20%, one of your child is going to die from COVID. Which one do you want to die? None. This is what they're going out there and saying, that the risk is very low for children. But those people that have a family of five, family of eight, pick a child that you would want to risk with this COVID and have potentially life-threatening outcomes, and which one of those you least love and are willing to expose to this virus and are willing to have them expire. It's crazy, Erasmo.
it was crazy.
I had someone come. I talked to someone. I went over to the Stripe to go get some tacos this morning, and they were very concerned. A diagnostician. You know what they're telling them? Be happy you have a job. Be happy you have a job. BISD staff. That's what your current board and your superintendent are telling you guys. And what I told her is, that is wrong. Don't be happy you have a job. You should be happy you have a safe job, which they cannot guarantee. That is the question. Is it safe to go out there? So they're throwing out crumbs at us more. They're giving these people crumbs that say, be happy you have something. Some other people don't have work. Yeah, but you don't have a safe job to go to.
Frankie?
It's tough. That's what we're going up against. We have heard from principals, from employees, that principals are adamant that they have to go back to school, even though that their students are not having to appear. So this is, I don't know if this is, they know the situation, but they're still going against the wave. We had Dr. Teresa Saavedra on, and I hate to say this, I love sports. She questioned that machine that was purchased by BISD. Millions of dollars were going to be put into the athletic department to try to make sure that the kids are disinfected. And she said, hey, there's no real possibility of it covering all surface areas of athletes. Football is a full contact sport. So it's here. We're living it. Alice ISD just closed face-to-face instruction. We are forcing some teachers that do not want to go. I apologize, Villanueva. Villanueva had a good point. That the children may be okay, but the older generation are the ones that are going to be heavily affected by it. And our decision, leadership's decision at the district, should not be focused just BISD, because this is a world issue. This is a public health issue that Brownsville is dealing with, that the world is dealing with, but more importantly for us, Brownsville. So every decision that we make, we have to take into consideration our community, because we might have strong immune system, we might be able to combat this, but we also might have underlying conditions our grandparents, our elderly, who are most vulnerable and more susceptible to contract the virus, and heaven forbid something fatal happens. So this is something that we're going to be dealing with, for the very near future. I wish that we would take a little bit more precaution regarding this issue. I honestly feel that we are rushing things. We need to, again, and I'm going to repeat myself, we need the medical experts, we need the doctors, we need our local medical staff to come and advise us what's the best route. Again, whatever happens up in North Texas is totally different from what happens here in South Texas. So just because they say that it's okay over there doesn't necessarily mean that it's okay here. So I want a medical opinion from our local medical professionals. That way we have a better idea of what's the best protocol to follow.
I want to answer the question. What do you guys think the outlook for the remainder of the year is? The way that it's going right now, the way that the trend is moving, I don't think that there's going to be any way possible to safely return onto campus. Because one of the resolutions that they did pass was no one would be going back onto campus until it was scientifically proven safe for them to return. They lied then. They started sending in personnel. Personnel are going in. They're adamant about everyone going in. So the way I see it, I don't see anyone going back to face, at least for the entire school year. Something that Alice Independent School District has already done. Something that PI ISD has already done. Simple as that. I wonder how much there is to the comment made earlier. A lot of BISD people are voting for them. I can't believe people want the same board or anything associated with Sylvia, or that Denise, Daniela, or a little Eddie. Edelmiro. There might be some people out there, BISD, that are still out there going to vote for the Legion of Doom. Edelmiro, Daniela, Denise, Philip. There might be some people out there that want the same crap back. Again, Rolando, that is why you all, the same people. Again, I'm going to say this: y'all need to work this campaign with us. I'm tired. I am tired. I am sunburned. I am tired. Ando medio rosado. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But guys, we're doing everything we can. We're not like them. We're not going 1 hour in la tarde. We're there all damn day. All damn day we're there. We're making phone calls. We're on social media. We're texting. We're doing everything we can, folks. Guys, we don't have their money. Listen, all these 273 people on there. We don't have their money. We don't have the vendor money. They have Linebarger. They've got insurance. They've got food people out there. They got curriculum people, Tango. They got all these people giving them money. We don't. We don't. But we're out there killing ourselves. Praying, not sleeping, praying at campaign camp. Guys, you have to do your part too. Guys, we're in this together. If that's a cliche type of saying that was said before, it's in the past. Now, we're in the middle of a pandemic, guys. If we are not in it together, we are going to succumb to it. But ultimately, it's your call. Look, guys, I'm going to say this very, very simply. After November the 3rd, let's say that I am not successful in this race. I'll be okay. I'll still be Erasmo Castro. I'll still be the king of all local social media. I'll still be on here at 9 o'clock at night. I'll be okay. But will you be okay? Will your children be okay? will your job be okay? Because they're already threatening people right now. They're already threatening a lot of my fine arts people. They're already threatening a lot of my administrators. They're already threatening a lot of our principals. They're already threatening a lot of our food service people. A lot of you with an Edelmiro, Denise, and Daniela administration, a lot of you are going to lose your jobs in January because they're not going to let go of the superintendent, the deputies, and the AAs. They're not going to cut from the top, folks. Y'all are going to lose your jobs. So, que no te valga, que no te, no hombre, no voy a votar, nada, como quiera, nada cambia. No,
Mm-hmm.
this time, folks, your life, your health, your wealth, your livelihood is in your hands, man. It's in your hands. You either vote for the Legion of Doom or you vote for individuals who are going to do the right thing and going to end this madness with this stupid administration, this corrupt board majority. It's your choice. It's your call.
Carlos, it's not a coincidence, Carlos, that Drew Brown, Baltasar Salazar have been promoting our opponents. My message to the community is if you're satisfied with what has been transpiring from our district in the previous years since March moving forward, if you're content with that, if you can live with another 4 years, vote for them. I encourage you to do so. If you're tired of this current administration, our employees, if you have been mistreated, if you have been not given that the words of you know what, I understand, I empathize with you. If that's what you want, vote for them. We have promised day in and day out that we're going to do what's best for our community. We are promising our community a seat at the table of one of the biggest districts south of San Antonio, a $500 million industry. The community, and I would dare say, for these 3 seats right here, will be run by the community. Can our opponents guarantee you that? Can our opponents look you in the eye every night at 9 p.m. and answer your questions? Hey, I've been ridiculed. Last night, a troll, and we answered it. Erasmo made a promise to the community. We have made a promise to this community. Whatever questions you ask, we will answer. We want our community to be informed. For far too long, Sylvia Atkinson, Drew Brown, her slate, Baltasar Salazar have done everything in the back away from us. They have enriched themselves. They have used their position for political gain. Is that what our community wants? If it is, then by all means, us 3 are not your candidates. If you want change, if you want to be part of the process, if you want to be informed on each and everything that's going on within the district, a vote for us is a vote for change, for better within BISD. I promise you that, Jack.
Yep. And Frankie, also Erasmo, if you didn't think that they had so much at stake to lose, and I'm talking about the Atkinson and the Powers family, why would they unite to go support our candidates? Why would you have Otis Powers coming in, standing next to Adam Salas, the convicted aggravated sexual predator of an 8-year-old boy, standing with our opponents? If they didn't have anything to lose and they were okay about whatever they've been doing, why would they continue to bring the Powers, the Atkinsons, all these people against us to keep them in power? Because they know that we are going to come and we're going to make the changes that they have not wanted to do for many, many years. I was surprised that I was going to see Otis Powers walking hand in hand with Little Eddie. And then stand next to Adam Salas, next to their children that are there. They have lost their integrity.
They never had it.
They have lost the integrity that they claim they have, because they put it integrity, honesty. This is why you should vote for me. There's no integrity when you're associating yourself with a convicted sex offender of an 8-year-old boy.
Well, what's right. Well, I think it's
There's no honor in that.
well, I think it's kind of like and my opponent Daniela, she's a young wannabe politician. That's fine. Does she want to start her her political pathway being associated with a sexual predator? I mean, aggravated assault of an 8-year-old child. And Daniela, you're running hand in hand with Edelmiro and Denise. You're running hand in hand, and I'm going to clarify. I have not seen Daniela with the guy, a convicted sexual predator. I've not seen her anywhere close to the guy. But hey, do you want to continue to associate yourself with Denise and with Edelmiro after knowing that they're bringing to a park, they're bringing to a camp, they're bringing to the polls an individual
Stop thinking.
haters, an individual that is a registered sex offender. I mean, Google search it. Just Google search. You don't have to do much invest. You don't have to file open records requests. Just Google search. So for these individuals to make accusations, they can make all the accusations they want. Charlie Atkinson throwing out, oh, this here, this there, this everywhere. Not one shred of evidence. Not one shred of evidence because Charlie knows it's not true. My community knows it's not true. But this is the individual that these people want to bring to their camp. No, and look, guys, and I don't know what friends they have. I don't know if tomorrow, the next day, next week, they're going to try and file other charges. And then Mito has someone that's going to be a sitting judge soon. A sitting judge soon on the bench as a family member. I mean, are we to expect retaliation from the court system? I mean, she's basically already said it, inferred to it. Is that what we could expect? Oh, man, go for it. Let me see. Too many students at Lucio Middle School. It's an outbreak waiting to happen. Yes. Yes. It might be 2022 before true safety is a reality. Yeah, I've heard that also. A lot of teachers want to hear what will be done to keep them safe when they go back. Not that they won't be going back, because they will be going back. No, not after November the 3rd. No one on campus. No one who does not want to go back, who fear to go back, will be going back on campus. And look, John, you sort of think that there's some teachers that want to go back. More power to them. Voluntarily go back. Voluntary. If you want, that's what you want to do. More power to them. Again, I'm okay with that. If they want to take coronavirus back to their homes, God bless them, man. If they think that the district is going to provide proper PPE, it hasn't. To this day, it hasn't. I have a heart condition, and I've been going to work since day one, and I don't have a choice, unfortunately. That's just wrong. It's just very, very wrong. I have had to report on campus for 3 weeks now for 4 students, all who have devices and were connected to my class when I was teaching from home. Why are those students there? I'm confused. I thought face-to-face. They lied, Paulette. They lied then. They lie now. They will continue to lie if the community brings them back November the 3rd. It's just that simple. We have to win, win, win. If y'all get elected, what is the plan for kids and teachers going back to school? No one is on campus. No one goes back. Again, if individuals are there, if there's some teachers, well, I want to go back on campus. Yeah, sure. Here's the key. Date vuelo, date gas. But anyone that has an underlying condition, anyone that has concerns for their safety, the safety of the individuals, no, Rolando, you would think the teachers want the best, but many of these arrastrados are ass kisser coach administrators that got their, I shouldn't have said ass kissers. Sorry. That got their jobs through nepotism. Yeah, those are the crazies, man. The ones that got the cushy jobs. Good evening, future board members. Thank you, Lizette.
Thank you.
Our classes are huge. How will they social distance? They can't. They won't. They will not. If everyone goes back all at once, the numbers are going back to up again. Up here in San Antonio, schools have a system that look at ER capacity, ICU beds, deaths. Science is important up here. Science has been absent, not included in the process at BISD.
None.
So you sell anal beads? Not recently. I heard Erasmo on AM 710 this morning. Woo! ¿Qué comió Frankie? Que anda al 100%.
Carnitas.
Carnita.
Wing camp.
Wings.
I can feel it. You guys already won. Me too. As crazy as this may sound, yes, I feel that the race is already won, but we're still going to fight it. We're still going to encourage you to send everyone you can out there to vote. We're not going to leave anything to chance. I project myself, and maybe I shouldn't, winning this race by 3,000 votes. Si no, qué vergüenza. But
Qué vergüenza.
that's my projection. That's why I'm going to continue to encourage you, take family and friends out to vote, because we're fighting money, we're fighting corruption, we're fighting all the resources at the district. We just have you. Does Carlos play the piano that's behind him? Sometimes.
Spotify, right?
That's right. The corrupt BISD board is morally bankrupt. They have no morals. No more 4 years. Vote for Erasmo Carlos Frankie Vito Joe. Erasmo, the little rat on a swing you posted on a comment on the Brownsville Times post had me cracking up so hard. I actually think I posted it on the BISD page. Sorry.
No problem.
Hey, have they asked for an extension? Will TA even let some schools stay distance learning only? They have not. They will not. They plan to bring everyone back November the 30th. I would like to know what will be done to find out how hourly staff is going to work from home. Last semester, they were on vacation. Let me tell you, there's always some work to do. I know for a fact that there's still going to be some need to meal prep. There's going to be some need to upkeep our buildings. There's also going to be some need in regards to delivering stuff to and from campuses, guys. There's still going to be jobs out there. We just have to leave that to administration to find a position for everyone out there. I'm sorry, no one is going to lose their job. The only ones that might have to reapply for their positions are the individuals at the top, the ones that are earning over $150,000, the ones that sit in cushy little offices and do nothing. Those individuals. A lot of parents need their kids to go back to school so they can go back to work. Again, if we have volunteer teachers that want to go back on campus, John, it's not going to be an issue. You'll have individuals out there that will have, professors or teachers, educators that, are okay with going back. If that is the case, God bless them. You guys are awesome. You are awesome. I hate that people are saying that teachers are being lazy and don't want to work. We miss our kids. We miss our routine. We miss our classroom. We're working crazy hours, talking to parents all hours. We're not lazy. We want to keep our students and families safe. Jane is right. That is exactly what I've heard from thousands of people out there. The only ones that are saying that our staff is lazy are the superintendent, and neglectful are our deputies. Those are the ones that are saying it.
Yep.
There is absolutely no training. I was told that I had to go back to school because one parent who is complaining about having her child at home. Individuals teach. Yeah, man, it's going to stop. This is November. It's got to stop. November the 3rd, guys. Everyone every person vote, and then take another and another vote, 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 vote. I don't want you all to win just barely. I want y'all to mop the floor with them. Yes, me too. Counselors don't need to be on campus to do their jobs. No, but
That's
because
right.
they are no longer on teacher scale, the administration is giving counselors administrative duties. The A's are telling administrators to force the counselors back on campus. It is ridiculous,
And as well,
redundant, and dumb.
not only are they not on the teacher scale, they're not on any step scale that this current board took away from every BIZ staff. So they've not only taken away from the counselors, they've taken away from every employee from the top to the bottom. This board voted, yes, including little lady that didn't know that he had voted on it, voted on taking away your step increases, guys. Patrick Camus and Albert Alegria allowed it to happen. Yet they go back and they endorse these individuals to come back for another 4 more years to go and screw you guys. No step increases for any employee in the school district. You can thank Patrick Camus and the Albert Alegria for that.
What about special students? Would you support students staying at home? They saying they need to go back to school because they need to be serviced. Look at our staff has done an amazing job providing the services to our special needs students. What we need to do is invest more in resources for our special needs students so that we continue to service our students as everyone stays at home. Again, unless there are teachers who are concerned in regards to their underlying conditions that want to be at home, they stay at home. They find a way. A lot of our special ed teachers out there were going out there and giving class on the lawn of their students, on the lawn of their students. And this could be another way that a lot of our other individuals could also help out our teachers. All y'all got our 3 votes. My son William voted for the first time. Woo! I love William.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
thank you.
Hey, John, tell William that I got him a gift. Actually, I got him the extension to Catan. So as soon as everyone is feeling healthy out there at the house, let me know. I'll go. We got to get together and we'll deliver it. I actually got him the extension to Catan that I talked about, the Seafarers extension. It's a lot of fun. He knows what I'm talking about. Karen in Brownsville this time on Erasmo. No. I meant hourly in classroom. Some didn't do anything last semester. It must be nice to get paid for doing nothing, to do anything. Uh, I do okay with that. Why are you not going to testify in court? Who threw you out? My testimony was not needed. I wasn't thrown out. It was just not needed. The part that I was going to testify on will either come later on or they have somebody else to cover it. And let me tell you, there's no one that wanted to go testify more than me. I mean, these guys were there when I got the call, and I was jumping in my seat. I was so ecstatic. No one was more excited. Look, the other guys were all shitting. Sorry, crapping in their pants. They were crapping in their pants. Erasmo Castro was ecstatic. Everyone else is like tripping about being subpoenaed to go testify. I wasn't. I was ecstatic. I was happy. Thank you so much for all y'all doing. We appreciate you. Can't wait for November the 3rd. Me either. Please vote the super out if you win. Justin, I need your help. I need you to get all the raza out there to come out and vote. November the 3rd cannot come soon enough. Guys, 13 days.
Yeah,
13 days.
on Justin's question about please vote the super out if you win, Erasmo. I mean, just what happened with the meeting that they had the other day. All administrators were forced to sign that certificate of leadership
Outstanding leadership.
under duress. So if you have your deputy and your boss there in front of you, and they give you a pen, Erasmo, and they say, sign this, what are you going to say? Oh, I really don't want to, but you have to. So everybody signed it under duress. So I sent an email to the superintendent telling him that I wanted to talk to him about that I was disappointed. The community is disappointed. And as a parent, I'm disappointed for forcing their administrators to sign the certificate under duress. And he said that he will call me tomorrow after he takes care of his mom.
Kat says something that is very, very true. One of the things that Alberto Alegria and Patrick Hammonds are touting is that right now they have such a great relationship with the board.
Yep.
That's what they're touting, that they have this nicey great relationship with the board. Guys, the reason that they have such a nice relationship with the board, TVA and Best, is because they were kissing their butt while they were screwing you over.
Yep.
That is why they have a good relationship. Because again, let me tell you something, guys. This board, this corrupt board majority, they love to surround themselves with yes people. You have seen it at the meetings. Oh, I want to commend my fellow board members. I want to commend administration. I want to commend. I want to commend little Eddie, Tattoo, Tapon. Sorry. I want to commend. They're all commending. Guys, of course they're going to go out there and have a great relationship with Best and TVA. Those two teacher associations have screwed you over.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't fight for you. They weren't out there advocating for you. Of course they're going to have a good relationship. You think they're going to have a great relationship with AOBE, who has been fighting for your safety, fighting for your rights, fighting for your step, fighting for all the benefits that you deserve? Of course not, because that corrupt board, Minerva, Little Eddie, Delmiro, whatever, I don't care, and Prissy, Drew, Philip, all they want to do is give you crumbs. Crumbs! That's what they want to give you. Crumbs. Crumbs. Yeah, no more crumbs. And I have stickers if y'all still need some stickers. Carlos looks sleepy.
Hey, Joshua, you know why I look sleepy? Because for the last week and a half, I've been getting up at 5 in the morning to go set up camp where opponents hate for us to be. And so we set up in Linda, Erasmo's sister, and Miguel Mares. We go get up every day and go up there and set up our camp to make sure that we have a spot for all our supporters and everybody that wants to come over and be with us. You know, and we can have shade for all of our volunteers and we can have people deliver food for us. And then we go to sleep at 10, 11:30, 12, because we still answer calls after the show. We answer calls from everybody, giving us advice, giving us their concerns, being able to answer the questions. What are we going to do when we get there? Because we're going to get there, that's my Frankie. So this is a full 24-hour job, you know, if you want to look at it. Our opponents get there 1 hour before the voting ends, 1 hour before, because they think they got it, because they've got all this vendor money and they've got all this support from the current board members. We are not. We're working for you guys, and we work all day. And I do apologize for getting sleepy, but you know what? I'm gonna be a little sleepier maybe November the 3rd, but we're gonna be there. We're gonna be victorious, guys. I think I need you to help me out, Erasmo. Take me to Monterrey. So I can get like
Botox,
this.
Botox, and Botox. Yeah, and I just got one more pull back here. That should be good. HEB employees receiving a bonus, $500. I wonder if BISD will be. Frankie, yeah.
Yeah, good boy. They should get the bonus.
What?
HEB employees will receive a bonus. Do you wonder if BISD will give a bonus?
Harlingen, didn't the Harlingen give all their employees bonuses so they can have something from here to Christmas? But BIZ, the only bonus they're getting is for themselves.
$67. Yeah, BIZ gave out $67 stipend for internet when we all know just to install internet is at least $100, $200. So that's kind of crazy, but Oh well,
If Peña has to go to
PTSD for
court, do
you
you think
guys.
they'll give her a bucket of fish to feed her? La pingüina. We see you in court on Monday morning. You going, Frankie? I'm going.
I want to go.
I'm going to be there, guys. I'm going to be there early in line because
Do
I
you
want
need
to
the
be
golden
one
ticket?
of the individuals sitting in that courtroom.
Erasmo, do you need the golden ticket?
I got a golden ticket. I got a golden ticket. I submitted an email. I'm gonna try. What will you guys do if the superintendent doesn't want to comply with you guys? Bye.
There, watch
Bye,
you.
bye, Felicia.
Contract, he's gone.
Bye, Felicia.
Say hi, Papa. Say hi to
Uh,
everybody.
Let me tell you, we are going to set goals for the superintendent, and make sure that he complies with those goals. God, I love those eyes.
She doesn't
You
like it.
know, that is how they make teachers sign the yearly handbook without letting them read it first. Crazy. Good evening, Sebastian. Love you, Baba. Miss you. What did Minerva do to you, Mike? I've answered this 1,000 times.
I told you. Mike has to write these answers down.
Mike, have you? I mean, you've been on the show when I mentioned what Minerva has done, and not only to me, she's done it to a lot of staff people out there. I mean, she treats a lot of staff like dirt. A lot of our personnel like dirt. She expects to be treated like a queen. She's a piece of crap. She filed a false police report against me that I had sex with a student in a car. She filed it that I had sex with a student in a car. My car is so small. If y'all seen my car, I can't even have sex with myself in my car. That's how small my car is. Not that I've tried. She's a piece of crap. A piece of crap. That's what she is, Mike. That's simple. We can't even get a bonus for perfect attendance. Los Fresnos gave their teachers a bonus for perfect attendance. And maybe we could make up a certificate that the superintendent maybe will sign, maybe we'll stamp. Can people go to court? I'm going. When Sylvia's in prison, will she be the? Depends on how big the other people are. Carlos, I love your dog. A beautiful dog. Is
Let me
he
show you. Let
looking?
me show you this other one. Hold it.
Is he looking for another job? I've heard, and this is a rumor, guys. This is not factual. I've heard that a lot of the people up there at the Glass Palace are starting to fix their resumes.
Look at this one.
I don't think she likes you too much.
She's
Uh, I
visiting.
heard I heard that a lot of people up at the Glass Palace are starting to put their resumes in order. That'd be the smartest thing that they've done throughout this pandemic. I got to ask this question,
Oh,
and I'll answer it. I got to ask this question. Uh, Erasmo has been making a lot of statements and has been making a lot of statements on the show. Will they be able to follow through? Let me make this very, very clear. We're not saying stuff just to say it. We're saying stuff because it's going to happen. That first night after being sworn in, we will reevaluate our board attorney, our vendor situation. That first night, we will set goals for the superintendent, which include thinning out the organizational chart and start a pathway to our performing arts center. And we will free everyone on there that is suffering from retaliation because of the wonky decisions that this corrupt board has made and this administration has overseen in order to keep happy the board. Are you Minerva, a relator? I'm bringing the. Where's the scooter? Actually, it's in my car. I've had 3 different unions come into my job over the last 12 years, and every union has given us raises every year. The local and international board fight for their memberships, and for best, just to sit back and let their membership take it in the rear is not right. By the way, my job is one of the highest paying jobs in the valley. I love my job. Uh, Love you too, Baba. Keep on bringing the nachos.
Those things were awesome, man.
They were damn awesome.
Thank
If you
you.
start getting Botox surgery, you're going to get your own reality show like the Kardashians.
It's called Browser Talk.
I don't have it yet. Botox, Botox, and they'll pick you up. And I need one more pick you up right there. I'm not lying either.
I need hair.
Como implants.
Hair
Get
implants.
other one
They
guy.
call- they
The other
call
guy.
me-
I believe a teacher is getting $1,000.
Right.
Good point, Rolando. I think the Sandoval Mike guy is actually Minerva La Pinguina. He asks a bunch of the same questions like the Pinguina does in the boardroom. I want a piggy bank. I want a piggy bank. I feel bad for the back of all the people that she's piggybacking on. ¡Pua! Se subió otra vez la Minerva en el piggy bank. No, hombre, si se sube arriba de Little Eddie, lo hace. ¡Ah! Si se sube arriba de Edelmiro, my gosh. She's going to make el tapón 3 inches. ¡Ah! She's going to make Edelmiro 3 inches shorter, man.
Hey, Erasmo, you know what I do? I'm gonna put a piggy bank there. Every time you say Delmiro, Chapaneco, the Pingüina, no, the Pingüina is okay. Tapon, you got to put a quarter in it.
I might be a poorer man than I was when we started this race. Go Fat Five! Woo! Me too, Pinguina style piggyback. What time do you want nachos?
Oh, man.
Noon.
Yeah.
The three Stooges.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I saw a TVA commercial that Minerva did. It gave me nightmares. And by the way, they all so scripted. And Elmiro, Denise, and Yala, fake commercials. AF, gacho. I mean, hi. It's always the same speech. I've been in charge of a $1.2 million budget. Not true. I've worked hard for everything that I have. Not true. I mean, my goodness gracious, pobrecita. She was out there today with red high heels, a red blouse, and a black pants. Girl, this is Brownsville summer. It's fall, but it's Brownsville summer. The heat is unbearable. We're wearing t-shirts and jeans, and we are passing out, girl. You don't go campaigning. You don't go holding up signs in Gucci, in Louis Vuitton, in Kendall Scott or Kendra Scott. I don't know what the hell they're called.
Kendra.
I don't know anything about that. Guys, how does anyone think that this little rich girl is going to do anything for our students and our staff who earn crumbs compared to her millions and millions of dollars that her daddy has in her trust fund? Come on, guys.
No, me shut up.
Number shut up. Taco Bell.
Oh, man.
Me too.
Hey, what?
There, Erasmo. Chapan. No! I'm not going to say Chapaneco. Ah!
Quarter. Two of them now.
When is the last day to vote? Last day to early vote is the 30th. The last day to vote is election day, November the 3rd. Thank you, Mike. I'm sure she said, I believe. Oh my gosh. I believe. Throughout our forums, I believe. You don't know nothing, you rich girl. Tell the super, ay te guacho cucaracho.
The raspas.
I like that craze. Hey, dang it. My lunches are based on your evening talks and morning posts. Yesterday, it was taquitos from Jack in the Box. Today, it's Taco Bell. Now I want to know where are those nachos. They were from Taco Bell. They were amazing.
Eddie, tell us how he ordered them. Give us the order.
It was a big platter about this big. And let me tell you, man, they were delicious. I don't know what the heck they put in them. But again, I want to thank Eddie's daughter who used her tooth fairy money in order to buy us food that day. That
Erasmo.
made, that made the nachos even more
And
delicious.
she gave a donation to the camp.
And she gave us a donation.
Thank you.
Yes, it was awesome. Good evening from my son Ismael. Good evening, Ismael.
My L.
Just like you, Erasmo, but you look better in red high heels. Preach. Let me tell you, if there's one thing I can knock out of the bar park, there's one thing I can knock out of the ballpark is red high heels. I got a joke
Oh,
for you. Do you know why short people? Do you know why short people's feet stink? Because when they fall, it sticks to their shoes. Hey, hey,
oh my gosh.
hey, tattoo. I didn't say the joke, but it's good. Ah, Edelmiro, sorry. I
25
believe it.
minutes.
I believe his weak. I know his confidence exactly, and it was kind of. I'm glad you caught that because that's exactly what I was saying. I was saying like, well, my opponent, but this is the way it is. I know what happens at BISD. I know what happens at our schools. I know what happens to our students. I know what happens to our staff. She doesn't. Pobrecita. I'm sorry, little rich girl. You're way out of your league. A little Ellie should
45 cents.
should do a restaurant called Little. That would be so amazing. Erasmo would wear Manolo Blahnik heels because he's classy. I couldn't even say that last that last word, but I'm guessing it's a brand. I'll look into it, guys. Tomorrow it is Rainbow Day, so one thing that I do want to say, guys, is that I did post on my page. No association with Rainbow, but I did post on my page. Kimberly is still missing, and the parents want her back. Or want to know what's going on. They have offered a $10,000 reward, if I'm not mistaken, guys. Please continue to share. If anyone has any information out there in regards to the whereabouts or what happened to Kimberly, please share with law enforcement. Please contact the Brownsville Police Department. And again, I have been sharing the post from the start. I will continue to share the post. I'm very, very concerned for the family. I've had short meetings with the family. Please, anyone out there that knows anything, please let us know. Please let the family know. Please bring Kimberly back home. Tomorrow will be Rainbow Day. Again, if you want to say it's rainbow for a promise, according to the book of Exodus, the book of Genesis, uh, then yes, it is for a promise, a new promise, a new day. Because the rainbow. If you want to say that we're doing rainbow because of LGBT community, more power to you. That's fine. Doesn't matter. What we are saying is, guys, it is a time of new promise, and promises kept. And promises have been made, and the rainbow, according to Genesis 13, was that sign that marked everything and said, "This is my promise with humanity, that the earth will never again be destroyed by water, but never again be destroyed by water." So again, guys, tomorrow is Rainbow Day. Rainbow shirts, tie dyes, anything. I have the perfect rainbow shirt though. Frankie loves my rainbow shirt, right, Frankie?
God, please don't bring it tomorrow.
I'm gonna take that one tomorrow. You know which one, right?
Yes,
I love it.
you're like the Austin Powers. Doo-doo-doo,
Yes,
doo-doo-doo.
I like the Brownsville's Austin Powers. I have a perfect shirt for tomorrow, and
Hey,
yeah, el otro. Hey, I actually got
Dr. Two.
I got Miguel a shirt, and I got Timothy a shirt.
Where's my mini me? I'm gonna bring mini me tomorrow.
I, they call me little mini me. Sorry,
Shave it off.
sorry. I'm sure little Eddie was eyeballing her heels all day. He wants that extra. La envidia del chaparro. Ah, chapaneco. Ah, sorry. Nacho party pack from
There it is.
Nacho party pack from Taco Bell. I got them on 802 because the ones from International across the border just don't. You know, I've had issues with with a Taco Bell across from Porter. Something's not right with it. Every time I go, there's like a couple of people there that are not very friendly, and and the food doesn't taste as good as it tastes on 802. I've been to the Taco Bell in 802, and let me tell you, that food is rocking.
Nacho party pack. Thank
Nacho
you.
party pack.
Love
Thank
it.
you, Eddie. And thank your daughter again. Beautiful gift. You all should do a gigolo dance. I'm just a gigolo because everywhere I go, people call me night and day. You didn't think I knew this song, huh? Takovit. The Eddie number it up. Takovit.
That COVID.
If Daniela wants to ever want to run for something again, if she really cares, she should take notes. Don't associate yourself with Al Caponas. Be more humble. Be more volunteering, etc. Yeah, look, guys, and all joking aside, I'm very proud that Daniela and all these people, they threw their hat in the ring. I'm glad when people throw their hat in the ring. That's fine. Do it the right way. Do it the right way. Do it for the right reasons. And again, guys, if you're going to run against an Erasmo Castro, oh my gosh. And look, if she would have ran against Minerva, my goodness, that would have been so classic, so epic. Raspas de Rainbow, yes! Lorenzo has become our Raspa man.
The Raspa man.
Any special requests tomorrow, guys? Sauces, types of tacos? Just those tacos that Nacho Party Pack. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The Dorito Locos,
Yes. Yes.
they're awesome.
Just bring anything.
Yeah, well, trust me. If we don't eat it, we have Timothy there. Timothy eats everything.
El resumidero.
My gosh,
La lombriz, like Vito calls them.
I love Timothy. I want to adopt him as my son. I love Timothy, man, but he eats like it's no one's business, man.
Yep.
Eat like every 15 minutes. What you use you make yourself a committee of one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe. Little Eddie, please get some help before you hurt yourself or someone. Like Erasmo says, if you really want to help out, get some coffee with Erasmo. Yeah, and look, I'll show you. Send him text like, hey, sit down, have coffee. Sit down, have coffee. But before starting this race, he just did a complete shutdown because for some reason he thinks that when people criticize their inactivities or their illegalities or they're putting our people's life in danger, he thinks that you questioning them is a big insult. I'm sorry, my friends. While they continue to make decisions that place our people's lives in danger, you better believe it also is going to be a pain in their rear end. My lips are dry. Thank you, Frankie, for making it so fun for the kiddos. They want to go help every day instead of going to school. They said they had so much snacks. Yes! Thank you, Paula.
It was a fun day. Thank you so much for allowing them to come out. It was really fun, and send them tomorrow. It'll be fun. One thing I can promise you, we'll have snacks there for sure.
I mean, a lot of food.
We'll make sure that they're safe.
Were they waving my flags?
No.
Tomorrow. Nothing is right in Brownsville. It's like Canes doesn't taste like Canes from other cities. I like Canes. Is it better somewhere else? Now I'm curious. You guys better win.
I got a teddy bear for Kane today from Shayna. It's a good luck
Teddy
charm.
Joe.
Thank
Teddy
you,
Joe.
Shayna.
Thank you, Teddy Joe. We need your help. Where are the Dorito locals from? Taco Bell. Timothy, we explained it yesterday as that just someone that passed by and stayed with us. We adopted him. I love him. And that you're a winner, man. And with your help, we're going to win this race, brother. Thank you. Erasmo Austin Powers, Carlos Dr. Evil, Bill, Eddie, Mini Me, and Frankie, Agent Basil. I wish teachers would allow kids to go for a PE grade. Mine wants to go. Yes!
Bring him
I, I,
over.
I think I can make that happen. Halloween party at the ranch. Yes! I'll take the extension to Catan. Erasmo, they accuse you of doing stuff in the car. Don't be surprised they accuse you of doing stuff in the restroom.
Ay, 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 Mike.
Carlos, last words.
Guys, we are having so much fun out there at Campaign Camp. It already has a name. It's family, it's brotherhood, it's just great times, guys. I really appreciate it for the camaraderie. Thank you for allowing us to be your representatives for BISD. And all we have is a few more days, and we're going to win this. We're going to bring back the respect to all BISD staff and teachers, and especially the ones who have been disregarded. We want to make sure that we're your voice again. Give us the opportunity. Don't forget, bring all family and friends to come vote. You still have time.
Thank you.
Primero le quiero desear un feliz aniversario a mis abuelos, cumplen 53 años de casados, mucho amor, estoy muy agradecido con ustedes por el apoyo que me han dado, no solamente en esta campaña, pero a través de mi vida. Los quiero mucho, espero que hoy tenían un día inolvidable. Muchas gracias por todo lo que hacen. Se les aprecia todo lo que han hecho para mí en mi vida. Los quiero mucho, abuelos, y vamos a ganar esta campaña y vamos a ganar. Gracias por todo, los quiero mucho. Once again, thank you to my community. You guys have been with us since day one, and guys, it's not easy. Running a campaign is not easy, but y'all make this a lot worthwhile. Thank you for the snacks, the food. It's overwhelming. I'm very confident that once we get on that school board together as a community, we will bring the change. We have seen how our opponents have been desperate. They have been throwing everything in the kitchen sink at us, but as a community, we have stood firm. I'm excited for this next week, the week that follows as well. It's been an unbelievable ride this far. We are not at where we want to be. We still have a week and a half of early voting. Make sure you call your friends and family. If anybody needs a ride, send us a text, send us a message. We'll be more than glad to help you get to the polls whenever it is needed. Thank you so much, guys, once again for your patience, your love. You guys are awesome, and you guys really have accepted us into your homes, and I'm never shy to say it. It's very humbling whenever people tune in at 9 p.m. every night just to watch us. It's day for yesterday, I got some kids saying, "Wow, that's Frankie in real life." I was like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." So thank you so much, guys. It means a lot. It motivates us, and we're fighting for our community. And I'm so glad to have a community behind me. Thanks so much,
guys. It's been an awesome campaign week and a half. It's not a normal one because it was extended by a week. Right now, we'd be planning the last 3 days, guys. That's what we'd be planning. Instead, we're planning for the next 13 days. 13 days. So, guys, again, we cannot win this race without you. You are that extra factor. You are the ones that are going to put us over the finish line. And again, guys, the health, the well-being, the safety, the livelihood, and the life of our community is in your hands. So again, I'm going to encourage you not only go out and vote, take other people out to vote, Make sure that all your family members have gone out to vote. Please, guys, it is important. Every single vote is going to count. Guys, thank you so much again for all the food, all the water, all the drinks, all the raspas, everything. Again, greatly appreciated, greatly needed. So, but we are working for the whole cookie, guys. And again, este, it's your jobs, it's your safety, it's your children's safety, it is our community safety. So again, guys, uh, do the right thing. Work it with us for the next 13 days. La pelusa. What the hell? Fa! Work it with us for the next 13 days, guys. Give us 13 days. We'll give you 4 years. Okay, Frankie. God bless. Take care. Be good to each other. Please continue to be good to me. God bless.